These Honda Elements are known for having a spacious and wide open interior. And since they're basically a Range Rover from Japan, why don't we go ahead and tackle making the inside of it sound like a concert hall instead of the back end of a tractor. Once you're inside the Element and you're driving, you know, the luxury really starts to creep through when the seat's rocking back and forth and all the cracks in the seat, as well as, you know, the noise, the wind noise is like having angels sing in your ear at 75 miles an hour. It's like the sound of a convertible with none of the benefits. Now, all of this is great if you want to pretend that you have a Jeep. Let's face it, the interior is loud, kind of like if NASCAR had a baby with a mail truck. So to fix this, we're gonna pick up what we call backer rod. And this is for filling in joints inside of interiors of houses and those types of things. But what we're gonna use this for is, you can see that this comes in 20-foot sections, but it's this nice round foam core, 20-foot lengths. So what we're gonna end up doing is filling this flat weather stripping with this backer rod. Considering that this opening is one gigantic huge thing, it's gonna probably cover one half of the car, so we're looking at maybe 12 to 20 bucks for the entire thing. Now, there are two sections of weather stripping. You have it here, but you also have it on the inside of the door. Now, each piece of weather stripping, at least for this car, but I'm pretty sure it's for most cars, there's actually little holes back here that are tiny little holes, probably for air breathing or letting pressure differential go out. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fish something through that, tape to this, and then pull it through. A majority of the wind noise is going to come from this area here and back here on the inside of the door. So like you can see here, this one's actually pulling away, so we can fish that through really easily right there, no problem. And then we'll just pull it as far as we can this way. But this stuff is super flat, like it's supposed to be out a bit, and it is not. It's 20 years old, so we want to plump this up and then give it that foam core, and it's going to be great. Now, I'll say that if a hole doesn't exist, it's probably okay to just simply make a hole. This stuff pushed right through, and it's pretty easy to fish through. Just want to keep it straight. You can kind of hear where it's getting stuck and feel it. It's about here. Might even start seeing it come through. Yep, there it is. I'm using duct tape. You could pretty much use anything. So I think the reality of it is that this 1/2 inch or 5/8 stuff is way too big. So we need to go back to Home Depot and get the 3/8 inch stuff, because it'll fit through there a little better. I was not aware as to how tight this would be. All right, we're back with the appropriate size. This is 3/8, so it's definitely thinner, and I'm hoping that this is gonna work a little better. This stuff is $4 a bag, so it's super cheap, but hopefully this is a more appropriate size to fit in there. All right, let's hope that this stuff fits better. Oh yes, look at that. Way better, way better. You can kind of feel it run into your finger. All right, I got it to come up out here. Guess we'll just do it in smaller runs, and that's what we gotta do. Slides way better with the lube. You just see it coming right down through here. Guess the real moment of truth is, does it sound any different? No, about the same. Right here, basically at the edge of this bracket, there's a hole. So I'm gonna see how far I can go and locate another hole. There's another hole right here, so I'm gonna see if I can get all the way to there. So I'm basically gone past it, and now I'm pulling it out. Whoop. Got it. Easy. Lubey. Yes. I think what I'm gonna have to do is come back and use some silicone to, or black caulking, squirt it in there, and then kind of piece these back together. I'm gonna have to do something, because it is definitely damaging this weather stripping, but so much better. I'm gonna try a technique that we use in wire pulling, where I'm actually gonna bend it over like this. See if this makes it any better of a connection. As you can see, that came off with leaving the duct tape inside of there, but you know, still better than it was. The straight parts are way easier. Yeah, well, that one was relatively easy. This one also already has a hole up here just from deterioration. Now you could actually replace all this, which is a pain in the keister, but it's probably 150 bucks for just the front door strip. The one around the door that way is probably another 100 and something bucks, and then your back door. So you're looking at like $450 a side. This was $5. All right, road noise test. This is us getting on the freeway. 40 miles an hour. 50, no one said they're fast. Glorious big block VTEC. 75. AC off. And yeah, definitely road noise that we need to repair. All right, weather stripping has been replaced. This is what it sounds like at 70 miles an hour. And we're gonna get it up to 75. All right, there's 80, and you can certainly hear it whipping around. All right, so this is 80 miles an hour, normal California freeway speed, and yeah, it definitely sounds better in here. I can still hear some road noise, but I will say that it is significantly quieter in here, and I'm not having to scream to have this conversation with passengers, so I'm liking what we did. All right, great mod. I think it cost us 10 bucks. It's a serious improvement. Catch you on the next one.